Hello, I'm Chris Brogan. I wanted to talk to you about my newest project, sort of my biggest project to date. It's called The Owner's Path. And I have a podcast called The Owner's Mind, and I talk a little bit about the owner's mindset sometimes. So I just want to be really clear. This is a bunch of information that I have found through research, through experimenting, through interviews, and what it is built to do is to help you. What I found is that there's a lot of people who feel like they're getting closer to their goals, closer to their visions, closer to what they hope to accomplish in life, but they're not quite there. Sometimes they feel a little confused. Sometimes they feel a bit lost. Sometimes they feel like they're just doing their darndest and no one's paying enough attention. This is not a course or project about marketing. This has nothing to do with social media per se. What I'm finding out is that there's all this stuff that I've come to learn through studying mental toughness, studying some psychology, studying some real experiments in my own life and some other people's lives, and have come up with this whole path. This is a 10-week course that I put together. It's going to be delivered via email. There's a little video and audio, but mostly via email. And what I have is information, advice, stories, homework, action assignments, and all of this to work on a structure that's going to help fit with your intentions and your choices, help you find better results than you're currently experiencing and what you're doing to improve your business and to improve your life. There are 8 real core concepts to the owner's path. I just want to get through those really quickly. First one's clarity, and making sure that you commit to clarity and integrity. A lot of times people are having trouble really saying exactly what they do and articulating it in a good way, and really having trouble in understanding how that relates to their vision, their dreams, their goals, and how they help others. Discipline and working on a daily regimen. Resourcefulness, and what do you need to do to figure out how to get where you want to go. Mastery of your game. A lot of times we know what we know, but we're not necessarily packaging it for our own selves and our own choices and all that. Confidence. It's amazing how many people still have challenges with confidence. I can't wait to help on that one. Communication. It's not just what you say, but how that it opens paths to other people. Communication is being taught from a lot of angles is, here's how you get your message across, but that's not what I want. I want it to open doors. Community. There's a lot of times where people are, not necessarily serving the community that they have around them, or they're misusing the community that's gathered, and I can help, and that's going to change your results a great deal, depending on what kind of business you're running. And mission-driven execution. What do we do to actually get all of our work done, and what do we do to move it all forward? So this is all called the owner's path. By following some of this stuff, I've done all kinds of things in my life. I've lost over 60 pounds so far. I wrote 2 books in the span of time it usually takes me to write one. I've got all kinds of success in health and my fitness challenges, and I've also been a lot more clear on my business and how I communicate that. It's just amazing. I took my company from having 2 really horrendously bad months to suddenly just getting it a lot better, practicing all the stuff that I want to share with you inside the owner's path. These are a lot of the answers to the questions that people have been giving me for years. So this is the answer to how did I get it to work? How do I produce as much material as I do? How am I successful in the ways that I am? We're going to work on your core mission and how you convey that to other people. We're going to work on a structure and a framework to help you work on your discipline and your action. Methods and tools on how to get you moving. A whole bunch of perception problems that might be holding you back from your success. All kinds of confidence building work. A strong framework for communicating with people. Lots more stuff. I want you to check it out. It's called The Owner's Path. You can go to ownermag.com/op to check that out. And I'm really grateful for your time. I'm Chris Brogan.